Okay, now let's look at the third question. What does the third question say? The sum of 3 consecutive integers is 93. What are these integers? This is a good question, I would suggest. So, let me quickly analyze and give meaning to and sense to some of these terms here. The sum means addition. The sum, it's addition of 3 consecutive. Consecutive means that numbers that are following each other. Let's say for just an explanation. 3, what is it? If I say 4 consecutive numbers starting at 3, the following number will be 4, 5, 6. So 3 consecutive numbers after a 3 are going to be these. But when I say 4 consecutive numbers starting at 3, it will be 3, 4, 5, 6. They must be consecutive in a way that they follow each other numerically, or which is in an ascending order. They follow each other in an ascending order. Some other people might argue and say in a descending order because it's not specified, but I would say if we stay simple and straight to the point, these numbers must be ascending, and in a sense that they are consecutive. Consecutive means that they follow each other in a constant manner, which is in 1 unit interval. That's what I want to explain. So each number increased by 1, each number increased by 1, each number increased by 1 from the previous number. Then, when I claim the following, one would then understand. When I claim that your first number, f for your first number, is going to be equal to x. We don't know that number. But we know for a fact that the number following the first number is of course your second number. And the second number is going to be equal to first number plus 1. Why plus 1? Because these numbers are consecutive. They follow each other, so they increase by 1. We know that your third number is going to be equal to my first number plus my second number plus 1. So in other words, it's going to be first number plus this one, a 1, plus 2. So how many units did you increase by? From here you increase by 1. Then you are again increased. You are then increased by another 1. So each time you increase by 1. And I'm just going to add something here to make sense to this, which means that if I said the sum of 5 consecutive numbers, then the fourth number would then be that unknown number plus 1 increase, second increase, third increase, which is your fifth number. Your fifth number would therefore be first number plus 1 plus 1, so plus 1 plus 1. So it increased by 1 every time. This is a pattern. There's a trend here. The trend is that your following number increased by 1 from the previous number. Exactly 1 the number. So you would then obviously have here, just to explain this, so you then have this x plus 1. This would be x plus 2. This would be x plus 3. This would be. Now it makes sense. But for our solution, we are only interested till third number. We are only interested until the third number. So we will stop here, then solve those equations. So what does it mean? It means that the sum of 3 consecutive numbers. Your first number is x plus, second number is x plus 1, plus your third number is x plus 2. There we go. So we will separate them by brackets. So this is your first, your second, your third number. They are all equal to 93. Solve the equation. So, pardon me, what does it mean? It means that how many x's are here? 1, 2, 3. There is no multiplication taking place outside the bracket. So you can just take the numbers out of the bracket, or you can multiply by the positive, or you can multiply by the 1. But really, multiplying by 1 will just open up that bracket. So we'll then have x plus x plus x, right? Plus 1 plus 2. They are all equal to 93. Sum of this is 3x. Sum of this is 3, equal to 93. We want to get rid of a 3. Which 3? This 3. You want to transpose it to the other side. 3x plus 3. Get rid of this by putting a minus 3. Equals 93. What you did on the left, you introduced negative 3. You must also introduce a negative 3 on the right. Then your solution, 3x, this cancels out to be 0, equals to 93 minus 3, it's 90. Final good step, what do you want? You want x. Divide both sides by what is multiplying x, divide by 3. They don't cancel out for 0, please. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 1 times 1 times x is x. 90 divided by 3, 30. Prove your solution. Go back to the original equation. Go back to the original equation. Here is the original equation. Go back to your original equation. Solve the equation to prove it. Times x is 30 plus 3 equals to 93. Prove that the left hand side equals to the right hand side. 3 times 30, 90, plus 3 equals to 93. Final step, 90 plus 3, 93 equals to 93. There we go. That's the solution. Then I would propose the following then. I've got a slide request for our viewers to just follow up on how they are going and on the progress. I've done 3 different problems, and for that reason I would project this one here. I would project this. I would like you to try these following problems, and since this is a video, so one might not be able to clearly see or clearly read these questions, but if you can pause and try to zoom in. Alternatively, I'll try to lift this paper from here now. I'm going to lift the paper and project it close to the camera, so you can pause at this point. Let's wait for the camera to focus. There it is, it focused. So I'm projecting the answers the questions for you. Try to get the view of the questions. Try to get the view of the questions. Okay. I have more questions. So you can pause the video and write down the questions. Okay, so those are the questions that I would like you to try in conjunction with this work that I've done now. And for more info and more videos, comments, suggestions, anything, you are more than welcome to look at SpotOn Tutors both on Facebook and on our YouTube channel. This video will be broadcasted on our YouTube channel, which goes by the name SpotOn Tutors on YouTube. And also you can like our Facebook page and follow us and comment and do everything you want academically, of course, on SpotOn Tutors, same word, SpotOn Tutors on Facebook. We are there, and on YouTube. And alternatively, you can also email us to SpotOnTutors, one word, SpotOnTutors, one word, @gmail.com. Please remember that everything is lowercase. Everything is lowercase, spotontutors@gmail.com. Everything lowercase, spotontutors, one word. Thank you.